Tickets are like under $100 right now, and it's a great deal if you ask me. Okay, we'll catch up later. See you later. Bye.
What's up, guys? Benny. What was the peak of wokeness? The absolute top of the fever dream that seized the nation, every institution, culture, and politics over the last decade or so, that strangled out common sense and made us hate ourselves as much as the influencers that they used to push it. This was the peak. This was the absolute top. Bud Light hiring Dylan Mulvaney was the top, the pinnacle of the woke experiment. And it's been a beautifully speedy downhill collapse from there. Now, every single brand on earth, every company, including Disney, is sprinting as fast as they possibly can away from wokeness, DEI, quotas, gender insanity, all of it. All of it. It's being just pretty much the last vestige of wokeness in America are Lizzo albums and the NFL. That's it. Bud Light. Sales still down 30%, never coming back, lost forever. American companies realized that wokeness doesn't sell, and of course, turned quickly. There was a time at which Dylan Mulvaney could do no wrong. But after the collapse, Dylan Mulvaney predictably began to spiral and to do very strange things like dressing as a man, kind of defeating the point here. What is this? Having total crash outs on camera.
It's supposed to be a crying day. Why do I always feel like crying? Why do I always feel like crying? Don't do it, Dylan. Don't you dare. No!
These are not well. These people are not well. They're not well. They prove it, by the way, by uploading.
It's almost over.
Content like this.
User 9704035144775.
Okay.
I'm just looking at my clock. I think it's been a little longer than 15 minutes, darling. And seeing that I'm slating things out 2 to 3 years from now that will come out in 2 to 3 years, I think it might be a little bit longer. Longest 15 minutes of your life. Love you.
Okay, so clearly demonically possessed. Also giving me all of the Heath Ledger Joker vibes, right? In like the hostage video. That's the exact same thing. Well, okay, so since these videos have been filmed, I mean, these are like these are the videos of just the wholesale collapse of Mulvaney's career, which of course now is just a toxic poison to any brand that wishes to partner. Again, this was something that began just with Bud Light and now has transcended, and virtually every single project that Mulvaney's been a part of has been a nightmarish cluster, leading to, of course, the inevitable Broadway show. Now, Dylan Mulvaney has a Broadway show. And the promotion for that Broadway show comes in the form of hedonistic, blasphemous Jesus Christ videos. I'm going to show you this video, and I'm going to show you the result. Okay? So here's the video promoting Dylan Mulvaney's new Broadway show after like 50 other failed ventures.
Jesus, here to tell you that you should buy tickets to the least problematic woman in the world, starring one of my dad's favorites, Dylan Mulvaney. Trans people are cool. We should all support them. Especially Dylan, because tickets are like under $100 right now, and it's a great deal if you ask me. Okay, we'll catch up later. See you later. Bye.
So many things to say that would get the channel banned. Let's just read some internet comments, shall we? On this blasphemous, hedonistic portrayal of Jesus for money by Dylan Mulvaney. Democrat-backed trans activist Dylan Mulvaney is now blatantly mocking Jesus and insulting Christians in order to get us to buy tickets. Now do Mohammed. Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Dylan Mulvaney dress up like Allah instead of Jesus to promote the perverse show. What is the show? The Least Problematic Woman in the World. So there we go. This is the Dylan Mulvaney off-Broadway debut. Dazzling solo play with original music about self-discovery, fame, and life beyond girlhood. Don't miss this tender, in-depth look at the rise and unraveling of a modern internet icon. You know, when you have to describe yourself as an icon, you're probably not iconic. And this show is not iconic because, as you can see here, nobody's bought tickets to the show. The show is half empty. And who knows how many of these sections are like being blocked off. So the tickets are, it's not doing well. So there's a reason for the nightmarish panic of Mulvaney, because this will be yet again another failed experiment in a very long line of them. Oh boy. Don't mock Jesus. I'm sure it will flop in your ridiculous mockery of women. Days of Girlhood video best ratio in the history of YouTube. Well, look at this. Dylan Mulvaney, remember, tried to be a pop star and had a nuclear ratio, the likes of which only the Acolyte, I think, could potentially rival. Dylan Mulvaney pretending to be Jesus to hawk tickets. Cringiest thing you will see all day. Transgender influencer Mulvaney is getting backlash for dressing up as Jesus. Wicked demon. That's right. Have mercy on him. They attack Christians because we are peaceful and won't hurt them. They even attack and mock Jesus and God. Everyone's saying the same thing. Dylan Mulvaney, dress up as Allah. Try that in Gaza. Ridiculous attention-seeking troon Dylan Mulvaney breaks out with a costume to dress up as Jesus. Getting torched here. Not the first time, by the way, that trans influencer Dylan Mulvaney has blasphemously mocked Jesus. Jesus knew he had to man up, so he crawled up on that cross and stuck it out. Yeah. This is the face of a demon. That's the face of a demon. That is what it looks like. Yeah. In case you're wondering, what will I do for fame? Well, there is literally no end to the depravity of these people. So it could end by nobody buying tickets and by Dylan Mulvaney going back to, I guess, drinking Bud Lights alone. What a world we've come from. It feels like a bad dream. Waking up from that dream with me, your boy Betty. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.